everyone, welcome back to our YouTube channel. If you are new to us, thank you so much for popping by. We're going to be doing 5 hairstyles that with her hair half down, so half up hairstyles. We're going to show you 5 all together right now. Hope you enjoy them. If you are new to the channel and you like what you see, then please subscribe. We'd love to have you subscribing and following us and seeing what other hairstyles that we do. So let's get started. To just go up from the ears and then make my fingers join together. And if I show you by turning her around, can you see how I've kind of linked my fingers together? Then I'm just going to pull out that hair, comb it through. Now I'm going to put the hair bubble on my hand, hold on to the hair that's holding the hair bubble, pull the hair through, like so, without letting go. My hand is still holding the hair. Take the bobble, if I turn it around, you'll be able to see a bit better. Take the bobble and then twist the bobble and then put the hair back through. So if you try and keep the hair in the hand for as long as possible, then you won't get, you're not going to be moving it backwards and forwards so much, so you get less chance of getting the bumps and things. So there we've got a half ponytail, and by doing it like that I haven't got like the big white parting line, because how I've done it is I've pulled the hair sort of so that it's sitting over that parting line. If you pull the bobble on top, then you end up getting the white line from the parting. Okay, so what I'm going to do next is I'm just going to section this hair like so, and then with using a little clip I'm just going to keep this bit of the hair out of the way. And then on the top part of the hair, I'm going to do a 3-strand braid. I'm going to section it into 3 pieces, like so. Make sure they're nice and even. And then when they're even, get that in the middle, I'm just going to go from the right-hand side, sorry, over the middle, left-hand side over the middle. Terrible with my left and right. Over the middle, 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 and I'm just making that 3-strand braid just going all the way down the hair. Okay, now I need all of the hair, but I want to just section this bit away. I don't want this bit to be getting in my way now, so I'm just going to twist it out of the way. Just put a clip on it, because I just want this part now. So I'm going to take all the hair together, and I'm going to put this ponytail, this bobble in the hair, so it all goes through together like so. Okay, so then what I'm going to do is very gently, because you can see the ponytail that's underneath, I'm just going to tease out those edges like so to get that little bubble look. Okay, and then I'm going to do another one. You don't need to go around many times, you just need to be secure, like holding it in place. So twice with these little bobbles is enough. Pulling it out like that. And I'm just going to do this all the way down this little ponytail that I've made. There you go, like so. Now I can take this bit of the hair out. Finish it with a little clip at the top if you want to, like so. Oops. There we go. And there is, give us a look up a moment, pop it. That's it. I just love this, it looks so pretty. Let's give you a little twirl. There we go. Easy. So that also looks really good in a ponytail, and I did that on a tutorial that I did, oh, I got this in my hair. I did that on a tutorial where I showed lots of 5 different ponytails, but this is how it looks like down, and I think it looks really pretty with the hair down. Okay, next one. Okay, so for my next one, I'm going to part her hair down the middle. So to do that, I like to stand in front of her, and then I look for her nose, and I go up as straight as possible over her head. So, if you look at me for a moment, Poppet, good girl. There we go. Thank you. So there I've got perfectly straight on the top of her head now. I can just go through and pick up any bits where it went maybe a bit wonky. There we go. Lovely. Now I've got the top part parted straight. So now I use my thumbs and my fingers. So I use my fingers in her ears, and then I put my thumbs together at the back of her head, like so. And then when my thumbs come, that's the centre of her head. So then I go to this parting line that I've already started, and then I pull all the way down to where my thumb is. And that gets the middle section parted really straight. So far I now know I've got 2/3 of her head parted really straight. If I wanted to do bunches, I'm not going to at the moment, but if I wanted to, and I wanted to make that line go all the way down to the bottom, if you feel on your daughter's neck, you'll feel there's kind of like a bit of a dip in the middle. So you find where that dip is, you can kind of run your finger up and down it, put your finger there as your marker, and then go from that line that you created with your thumbs, and then if you pull that down and meet your finger, that will then give you the perfect parting that runs, can you pop your head back from me, Poppy, good go, all the way from the front, going all the way down. So it's like a 3-step parting. That will give you a perfect parting line, it'll make it perfectly straight all the way down. But anyway, I didn't want to part all the way down to the bottom, so I'm just going to put that back. I just wanted to part the top part of her hair. So I don't want to part it from up here, I do want to go from about there, because I want my plait to come down to about here. If I start too high up, I'm not going to have enough hair to do a nice plait. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go from her ear. So here is her ear just there. I want to go from here to the back of her head. So I'm going to go from the back of her head. So like when we were parting like that, I'm going to go from the back of her head about here. And I'm going to get my thumb and my finger here to meet. Like so. And then section that off. And now I can come back and I can just sort of tweak that. There we go. So I'm going from just above her ear to the back of her head. Now I've got a nice big section of hair, like that. And then I'm going to do the same on the other side. So I'm just going to clip that bit out of the way, because that is perfect. That's exactly what I want. And then I'm going to turn her around, and I'm going to go from this parting that's in the middle now, and I'm going to take it over to this ear. Just to keep it out of the way and stop any bits of hair getting caught up in what I'm doing. So that's what I'm doing now. Okay, so with this section of hair, I'm going to comb it through. I'm going to section it into 3 pieces. Now, the front part is really quite thin hair, there's not a lot there, so you don't want to do it sort of from here. You don't want to be doing, hang on, you don't want to part it that way, you want to kind of more part it that way, so you're starting and going down to get your sections, because this back section is where lots of the weight is in the hair. So I'm going to part it like that, and that will give me 3, although this section looks bigger, the hair is more equal in weight now. And I'm just going to go from the right side, which is near her face, right over the middle, left over the middle. I'm just going to repeat that. Right over the middle, left over the middle, right over the middle, left over the middle. on tying. I can just do that and then that's done. That one's fine. And I'm going to do the same on this side now. So I'm going to combine these two plaits, put them together in the centre of her head. So underneath this parting line that's here. Going to tie them together. So once I'm holding them, I can let go of the clips. Again, I'm holding onto the hair, I'm not letting it pass backwards and forwards. So I'm holding it until I know I'm happy that it's nice and secure with at least 2 twists. Try not to catch the hair that's underneath. And you can just tweak them to get them to sit nicely like so. And then once I've got that, I'm going to take this hair and I'm going to section that into 3 pieces. And then I'm going to plait this part of the hair going down. So I'm going to put one at the top, like so, and then one at the bottom. That's personal taste, you can do whatever you like. You could use bobbles or ribbon. That's nice and quick with just a clip bow. Okay, so with the centre parting that we've already had, I'm going to take the hair down. Oh, if I just put your head down for a slide, thank you. I'm going to take a triangular section like so. Just want to so the reason I've taken it as a triangle is just to get some of the weight that's in the back of the hair there. Otherwise, if I just take a tiny bit from the front, I'm not going to have enough hair to here. So I'm just taking a small triangle part, coming forwards. Just going to use a little curvy grip just to hold it, and then do the same on the other side. Ooh, so I'm going to need. Put your head down a moment. Pop it, thank you. So I'm going to go back to where I started on this one here, and I'm going to just come down. Just make sure I go to the same place as here, so it's equal and nice and symmetrical. So do you mind if I just have a little look? Let me just check. Perfect. Okay. Comb that through, combing it forwards. I'm just going to spray it with a little bit of water just to catch those babies. Like so. Okay. And then I'm just going to start plaiting this section, plaiting forwards. So when you've got your 2 plaits like this, what we're going to do is we're going to take by the ears on both sides, and we're going to come together like so, like this, okay? Then what we want to do is we want to get this section of hair out of the way. So I'm just going to twist it up, out of the way, put a clip in it. Doesn't have to be beautifully neat, we just want it out of the way. So once you've got that out of the way, we're going to take these 2 plaits, cross them over at the front, bring them around the back. Okay. And then when we're back here, we're going to take these two ends and we're just going to tie them together. What we're going to do is release this part of the hair over the top. As we do, just going to comb it down like so. And that just hides that bobble that was connecting them under the hair. And then from the front, we have our warrior princess. Okay, I think I'm just going to make that bit slight. I'm going to tighten the plaits a bit, I think. Now I've seen it, let's just tighten them. That's better. Now we've got our little warrior princess. Look at that. So that's quite a pretty way to get the plaits at the front of the hair. Okay, so for this one, I'm going to go from her temples, just here, and I'm going to pull down to the back. Okay, so going from her temples, I'm just going to get my hands to come down. Get them to meet in the middle, like that. So I've just taken the top part of her hair, like so. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to comb. Bobble on my hand again. I'm going to hold on to the hair with the elastic on my hand. If I can try and show you. Pull the hair through, still holding the hair, okay? Take this band, twist it, and now I can start going backwards and forwards. Because I'm going to take this side, like that, so it's like a triangle shape, okay? Comb it through. Let me take a bit more. There we go. So I've got this triangle shape here. Okay, I'm then going to keep hold of it, and I'm going to get the same on this side, like so. Still holding on to it. Just comb it through. I'm going to tie them together over the top of that first bobble that I just did. So I'm going to get those two pieces, tie them both together. I've got this ponytail that's underneath, and I've got this one on top. I'm going to just tease this bobble out a little bit, like that. So then I'm going to put my fingers through the gap like that, upwards, twist my fingers, and now I'm going to pick up this ponytail that's underneath. It's that very first ponytail that we did. I'm going to pick it up, and I'm going to put my fingers through like so, and now what I need to do is I need to tighten this one. So I'm going to tighten the hair by just pulling it and pulling it and pulling it, and we can just sort of tease that so we don't see it. Okay, okay, put your head backwards, darling. Thank you. Take a little turn. Okay, so I'm going to take a little section from the top. No, I'm just going to flip that over her head. I'm going to get another section. like so. Okay, so we've now got 3 ponytails, 1, 2 and 3. I'm going to join this one onto this one here, like so. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to just tease it out into a bubble shape. So you can tease this as much as you like. Come back and tease those bits as well, just to get the shape that you're after. There you go, so I'm happy with that one. Then get another elastic. Now, and then again I'm going to, now you want to make sure you're pulling up, you don't want to pull down, so you don't want to take the weight out of the bubble on the top. So you want the bubble to come from the bottom part of the hair. Okay, so now you've got your next bubble. Pull the elastic down a bit. Find that centre hair, and then you can just pull it up. And you can also pull a bit more out as well. Okay. Thank you very much for watching this tutorial. We hope you really enjoyed them. It was quite nice to do 5 styles and give you an idea all in one video. Please subscribe to our channel to see more videos coming soon, and leave us a comment. Let us know which one you like the most and what would you like to see next from us, because I'd much rather be creating things that you want. So until next time, take great care and we'll see you soon. Bye!
Bye!